Hello children, force and laws of motion is going on. This is my fourth and the last video from the topic force and laws of motion. Today I will explain the Newton's third law of motion and conservation of momentum. Previous video I already explained about the force, effect of force, Newton's first law and the Newton's second law. So let's start. But before start the topic, I just want to say that whatever you are thinking to watch the video, write down in comment box. So give your feedback. Okay. So let's start. Newton's third law of motion. What is this? Two laws already we study. हमने दो लॉ पढ़ लिया है. अभी ये क्या है? Whenever one body exerts a force on another body, the second body exerts an equal and opposite force on the first body. Is it? जब कोई एक बॉडी दूसरे बॉडी पे फोर्स लगाता है तो दूसरा बॉडी भी सेम अमाउंट का फोर्स अप्लाइड ऑन द फर्स्ट बॉडी. The force exerted by the first body on the second body is known as action. Is it? The force exerted by the first body on the second body is known as action, and the force exerted by the second on the first body is known as a reaction. So there is a two force, action and reaction, and action and reaction both are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. Okay, it becomes clear by giving this example. Action and reaction act on two different bodies. एक ही object पे both force will not act. Okay, so how? Just look here. Look this. There is a box. It kept on the ground. Okay, ये जो box है ground पे रखा हुआ है. Then what happened? The box exerted a action force on ground. Okay, ये जो box है ground पे will apply the force. This is known as a action. Then the same amount of force ground will applied on the box. It is known as reaction. Is it clear? Again I repeat it. When the box is kept on the ground, then what happened? There are two forces acts here. First, box will applied on the ground. This force is known as action, and ground will also apply the same amount of force on the box, and this is known as reaction force. Is it clear? I hope the third law of reaction is cleared, but I given the another example so that it becomes more clear. Why the gun recoils? गन पीछे की ओर क्यों जाता है? When the bullet moves out from the gun. ये क्वेश्चंस आते हैं तुम्हारे गिव रीजन में. तो you can explain this answer of this question on the Newton's third law. When a bullet is fired from a gun, the force sending the bullet forward is equal to the force sending gun backward. जब बुलेट निकलता है तो गन बुलेट पे जो फोर्स लगाता है उतना ही फोर्स बुलेट गन पे लगाता है. दैट्स वाई बुलेट पीछे की ओर गन गोज बैक एंड बुलेट गोज फॉरवर्ड. सेम थिंग व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग अ बैलून. तुम्हारे पास एक बैलून है. यू फिल द कंप्रेस्ड गैस इनसाइड द बैलून. तुमने बैलून को कंप्रेस्ड गैस से फिल कर दिया और जो उसका वन एंड है अनटाइट, उसे तुमने टाइट नहीं किया है, लीव किया है. तो व्हाट हैपन? गैस विल कम आउट फ्रॉम द बैलून वेरी स्पीड से गैस आगे की ओर निकलेगा, और जो वो गैस है वो सेम अमाउंट का फोर्स बैलून पे बैकवर्ड में लगाएगा. सो बैलून विल गोज बैक and gases will goes up. Both direction is equal. Am I right? Just you can do this activity at home if you have a बैलून, तुम्हारे पास बैलून रहेगा तो तुम देखना उसमें हवा भर दो उसे, ठीक है। बैलून में हवा भरने के बाद जब तुम उसे छोड़ोगे तो तुम देखो अगर वो जिस साइड में हवा निकलेगा उसके अपोजिट साइड में बैलून जाता है। डू दिस एक्टिविटी, ओके। नाउ योर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंटम, ओके। ये क्या कहता है, व्हेन टू बॉडीज act upon one another, their total momentum remains constant provided no external forces are acting. So before explaining it, just I want to remind you what is momentum. So momentum I explain when I explain about the Newton's second laws of motion. Momentum क्या है, the product of mass and velocity. We indicate the momentum as the letter P, यानी P equal to mv. Momentum equal to mass into velocity. So momentum, when the velocity will increase, momentum will increase. When the velocity will decrease, momentum will decrease. ज़्यादा velocity रहेगा, momentum ज़्यादा रहेगा, velocity कम रहेगा, momentum कम हो जाएगा. So let's see, मैं इसको और अच्छे से explain करती हूँ. Suppose there is a car and there is a truck. कार इज इन स्टेशनरी पोजीशन, कार रुका हुआ है और ये ट्रक है वो बहुत स्पीड से आ रहा है, ओके। तो इन दिस केस कार का मोमेंटम क्या होगा, ग्रेटर होगा ट्रक का मोमेंटम विल बी ग्रेटर इन कंपैरिजन टू कार. व्हाई? बिकॉज द ट्रक हैज़ द ग्रेटर वेलोसिटी. ट्रक इज मूविंग एंड कार इज इन स्टेशनरी पोजिशन, मीन्स ये रुका हुआ है, स्टॉप है. सो वेन and the car collide with the truck collide with the car. ट्रक जो है कार से टकराएगा तो what happened होगा, the velocity of truck will decrease. ट्रक की वेलोसिटी कम हो जाएगी क्योंकि वो स्पीड में आ रहा है और कार को टक्कर मार रहा है. और कार विच इज़ इन स्टेशनरी पोजिशन वो थोड़ा तो मूव करेगा ट्रक के टक्कर मारने से, तो वो उसकी वेलोसिटी जो 0 थी, रुकी हुई थी, नाउ इट इंक्रीजेस. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया, बिफोर कॉलिजन मोमेंटम ऑफ ट्रक इज ग्रेटर एंड द मोमेंटम ऑफ कार इज लेस, बट आफ्टर कॉलिजन मोमेंटम ऑफ ट्रक डिक्रीजेज एंड मोमेंटम ऑफ कार इंक्रीजेज. इज इट? तो क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे क्या हो गया तुम्हारा कि जो भी द मोमेंटम लॉस्ट बाय द ट्रक हैज़ बीन गेन्ड बाय द कार. This is an illustration of the laws of conservation of momentum. ठीक है, अभी मैं इसको अच्छे से, because there is a equation for this and you have to learn this formula which you can apply to solve the numericals problem. Very important formula. Just momentum is never created or destroyed. ना तो वो क्रिएट किया जाएगा ना डिस्ट्रॉय किया जा सकता है. Just I will explain through. Here just look, there is a truck and there is a car. Okay. The mass of the truck is m1 and velocity is u1 before collision. अभी collision नहीं हुआ है, so I have taken mass m1 and velocity u1, and in car I have taken mass of car is m2 and velocity u2. But when the collision, okay, here collision takes place, what happened after collision, the mass will not change because it is truck. Before collision also it is a truck and after collision also it would be a truck. So in this case mass will not change, mass will be m1, but velocity after collision becomes v1 क्योंकि जो यहाँ पे स्पीड है वो आफ्टर कॉलिजन तो चेंज होगा. एंड कार अगेन द मास विल बी द m2 एंड वेलोसिटी v2. ओके, सो व्हाट हैपन, बोथ ये दोनों एक दूसरे से कॉलिजन हुए तो एक दूसरे पे फोर्स लगाएंगे. व्हेन द फोर्स F1 ऑफ द ट्रक एक्ट्स ऑन द कार फॉर अ टाइम t, then the velocity of car changes from u2 to v2. इज इट क्लियर? यहाँ पे क्लियर है? क्या बताया मैंने, ये जो ट्रक है ये इस पे F1 फोर्स लगाएगा, और जब कॉलिजन के बाद F1 फोर्स लगाता है तो इट्स वेलोसिटी, कार की वेलोसिटी जो हमारी थी ना, द वेलोसिटी ऑफ कार चेंजेस फ्रॉम u2, जो u2 थी पहले, नाउ इट बिकम्स v2. Is it? Again I repeat, before collision the velocity of car is u2 and after collision velocity of car becomes v2. Now we will solve what happened. Acceleration क्या होगा? तो you know acceleration equal to change in velocity upon time. In first lesson this is, we get this acceleration equal to change in velocity upon time. That's why I have written acceleration of car a2 होगा, because acceleration of truck will be a1. For truck I have taken a1, f1, u1, m1. So acceleration become change in velocity v2 कार की minus u2 truck की upon t. ठीक है? But you know force equal to mass into acceleration. These we get from the Newton's second law, F equal to ma. So for mass I have written m2, and for acceleration we put this v2 minus u2 upon t. Is it? F1 equal to m2 for mass, and acceleration I have written v2 minus u2 upon t. So just leave it. This is one equation. Now when the force F2 of the car reacts on the truck for time t, then the velocity of truck changes from u1 to f1, u1 to v1. Is it? अभी क्या हो जाएगा? कॉलिजन के बाद जो ट्रक का वेलोसिटी था u1, now it becomes v1 after collision. So in this case again what will be the acceleration? Acceleration of truck, I have taken a1 is change in velocity upon time, so v1 minus u1 upon t. This is the very important equation. You should learn it and try to understand it. But you know, as usual, force equal to mass into acceleration. So at the place of mass I have taken m1 into, for acceleration I have taken v1 minus u1 upon t. Now the force F1 exerted by the truck is the action, and the force exerted by the car is the reaction. But according to third law of motion, the action and reaction are equal and opposite. As you know, already I explained ki action and reaction equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. So I have taken F1 equal to minus F2. Understood why I have taken here minus? Because their direction are opposite. Direction इनका opposite होता है लेकिन magnitude same होता है. That's why I have written F1 equal to minus F2. Now putting the value of F1 and F2 from equation, यहाँ पे हमने F1 और F2 का value निकाला है already. I calculate the value of F1 and F2. So at the place of F1 we will write the equation, and at the place of F2 we will write this m1 into v1 minus u1 upon 2. So let's do it. मैं यहाँ कर रही हूँ, देखो कैसे, देखो. So at the place of f1 I have written m2 v2 minus u2 upon t, or at the place of f2 I have written minus m2 minus m1 v1 minus u1 upon t. Both t, ये दोनों t cancel. ठीक है, अभी देखो तो what is left, m2 v2 minus u2 equal to minus m1 v1 minus u1. Is it clear? Again I repeat, f1 equal to minus f2. So at the place of f1 I have written this, which I got it, and f2 के लिए at the place of ft I have written this minus m1 v1 minus u1 upon t. और ये both t will cancel to each other. Now what is left? m2 v2 minus u2 equal to minus m1 v1 minus u1. Now multiply this m2 with this, and again this m2 with this. So what happened? m2 v2 minus m2 u2 equal to, again this m1 multiply with this and this with this. So what happened? Minus m1 v1, and this minus and this minus, it becomes plus. So I have taken here plus m1 u1. So here again m2 v2 or this m1 v1, we bring it in left side. Okay, here so negative sign will come this side, it becomes positive. So m2 v2 plus m1 v1 equal to, now this minus m2 u2 will comes in this side and it also becomes plus. सो m2u2 और ये जो हमारा है ऑलरेडी m1u1 प्लस m1u1. सो योर फाइनल इक्वेशन इज m1u1 प्लस m2u2. This thing I bring in this side. Okay, this equation I have written like this कि m1u1 plus m2u2 equal to m1v1 plus m2v2 before collision and equal to after collision. Okay, is it clear to everyone? I hope it becomes very clear. Okay, thank you.